Welcome to my channel, where we discuss everything and all things politics, economy, and development in Nigeria and around the world. Former Vice President Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, Peter Obi, the former governor of Anambra State and the presidential candidate of the Labour Party in the 2023 presidential election, Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso, the former governor of Kano State and the presidential candidate of the new Nigeria People's Party in the 2023 presidential election, Malam Nasiru El-Rufai, former governor of Kaduna State, among others, have been advised to drop their presidential ambition, in order to build a strong party that could unseat President Bola Ahmed Tinubu in the 2027 presidential election. That's what we're going to talk about. How realistic is this proposal that these people should step aside, should bury their presidential ambition in 2027 to build a stronger political party that will challenge the ruling party? How realistic? That's what we're going to talk about in this video. Welcome. And if you're new to my channel, you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. When you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, anytime I have a new video, you'll be among the first to know. God bless you. Now, ahead of the 2027 general election, former National Working Committee member of the ruling All Progressive Congress, Malam Mohammed Lukman, has advised key political figures to abandon their presidential aspirations and instead provide leadership for a proposed new political party. Lukman argued that former Vice President Atiku Abubakar, Peter Obi, Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso, and Malam Nasiru El-Rufai should prioritize party building over personal ambition. He also extended the advice to former APC members and opposition figures, including Rotimi Chibika-Amechi, Dr. Kayode Fayemi, and Senator Aminu Waziri Tambao. Now, in a statement he issued in Abuja on Sunday, titled Early Outline of the Permutation for 2027, Lukman reacted to the recent National Conference on Strengthening Democracy in Nigeria. He argued that if these leaders set aside their personal ambition, it will prevent the position of candidates in 2027 and foster a stronger political alternative. And there was a paragraph that really caught my attention too. He said the truth is that any political leader who is prioritizing the debate about power shift over and above building a strong political party which can set aside the rules and enforce it may only be hiding behind such arguments to impose himself, herself, and perhaps invariably continue the political practice of emperors and dictators. Now that's Lukman, who used to be also DG of Nigeria Governors Forum. He's at the among those. I think he is packaging a new political party. I think he's working for the emergence of a new political party that could challenge the ruling APC for power. And he wanted all these political heavyweights to be part of it. And for him, in his own thinking, the only way they can succeed in building a strong new political party is that these people should bury their ambition in 2027 and work for a strong political party. Which begs the question, then who are the people that will run under that new political party? Are they going to come from the moon? Or are they not Nigerians? Having asked that question, let me also say that I agree with him in part that many of those he listed there should bury their presidential ambition in 2027. Many of them. Let me mention those that he ought to emphasize on. Atiku Abubakar should bury his presidential ambition in 2027. Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso should bury it. Malam Nasiru El-Rufai, Aminu Waziri Tamboa. These are the people he should concentrate in ensuring that they bury their ambition. And I do not like his idea of taking a jab on those who are talking about power shift. Okay? Because the truth of the matter is that after President Muhammad Buhari spent 8 years as president of Nigeria, representing the North, it's not acceptable that the next president of Nigeria in 2027 should come from the North. So that was a disqualifying factor in the case of Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso, Malam Nasiru El-Rufai, Aminu Waziri Tamboa, among others. Anybody of Northern extraction has no business in presenting himself as a major candidate to displace Tinubu in 2027. Because truth be told, whether Lukman like it or not, there is a need that there is semblance of balance of power in Nigeria, in which case power should not be seen to be concentrated in a section of the country. Therefore, when you look at it from the federal character principle, after 8 years of Muhammad Buhari, common sense dictates that presidency should stay at least 8 years also in southern Nigeria. So that being said, it therefore means that you cannot put Obi together with Waziri Tamboa, Atiku Abubakar, El-Rufai, and Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso. And I have said it severally. There is no coalition that could be able to defeat Tinubu if that coalition is not built around Peter Obi. Because that is the only coalition that stands a chance of defeating Tinubu and will continue a southern presidency. Okay, Peter Obi is somebody that I know wouldn't mind to sacrifice his constitutionally given right of 8 years and do only one term as a gentlemanly agreement and give way for the North to return to power in 2031. That is basically what Lukman and co should be working at. But any other thing they are working at, putting Peter Obi in the same blanket, okay, in the same box with El-Rufai, with Atiku, with Tamboa, and Kwankwaso, saying that all of them should step aside in 2027. That looks, it's unfair and it's not workable. If that is what they are planning, maybe they have some other person from the north they want to prop up, because he was talking about power shift, that people shouldn't prioritize it. No, people should prioritize it. It is important. All parts of Nigeria should feel a sense of belonging. We all can agree that the APC administration under Bola Ahmed Tinubu had made Nigeria worse than he met it. Nigeria is worse than Tinubu met it. If you look at all the data available, from inflation, from insecurity, to the standard of living, to the hardship in the country, everything. There is basically no indices of development that Tinubu had done better than even Buhari. Buhari, whose government was a basket case. Tinubu's government cannot better it. So if that is the case, there is no justification that Tinubu should continue in 2027, because he has failed to manage the economy of this country. He has failed in several dimensions of nation building. He has failed. But that doesn't mean that because Tinubu has failed, power should return to the north in 2027. That would be unfair to people of southern Nigeria. So if really that the northern political elites sincerely want to upstage Tinubu, what they need is a candidate that has credibility, a candidate that is incorruptible, a candidate that is truthful, a candidate that is prudent, a candidate that has the capacity to manage our diversity, a candidate that has the capacity to run this country profitably for the benefit of all Nigerians. And you can't look any further than Peter Obi. That is the winning formula that can be able to win Bola Ahmed Tinubu, an incumbent president, despite all the advantages that Tinubu has. Let's be frank about this. Tinubu is enjoying enormous advantage. Don't forget that this Tinubu was able to ward off a lot of things to emerge the president in 2023. He was able to overcome the resistance of Buhari himself, who never wanted him to be his successor, who preferred Ahmed Lawan, the then Senate president. He was able to overcome that. He was able to overcome all the bottleneck that was put on his way by Buhari and co, with the change of currency, the scarcity of petrol and everything. He was able to overcome that. He was able to, despite everything else, he was able to make INEC to do his bidding in that election. He was able to make the Supreme Court and everybody else to kowtow to him and give a seal of authority when he was not a sitting president. Now he's a sitting president. The only way you can defeat him is to use the Chibika Amechi formula, which he released in a recent conference, and with Peter Obi as the candidate. With their poor performance, they will not be able to generate support to be able to manipulate the election and be able to defend the election. That is the truth. But anything short of that, if you bring a northern candidate to challenge Tinubu, then the South will rally around Tinubu. Don't forget, in the last election, the southern Nigeria people overwhelmingly rejected Tinubu. He was rejected overwhelmingly by southern Nigeria. That he was able to get a vote that INEC could couple together to give him the 8.7 million votes was largely because of the North. It was largely because of the North. But I can tell you for free that if this same North, present another candidate to challenge Tinubu in 2027, South will rally around Tinubu. And despite the fact that he's an abysmal failure like Buhari, and he can re-emerge, even with a bigger mandate than he had in the first time. That is the truth. So the idea that all this dancing around by Lukman and co, putting Peter Obi among those who should bury their mission, is all part of trying to bring up something else, so that another northerner will emerge to challenge Tinubu. And all this idea that people should forget about power shift and all that is basically aiming at that direction. But that is a direction that will fail. That is a direction that will give Tinubu a bigger mandate. Already you can see it being displayed in the National Assembly. Even during this tax reform bill, you can see how southern lawmakers, even many of the southern states that are disadvantaged in that bill, they are all running around the Tinubu. That is likely what will happen if you have a situation where the North present itself. And where the southern senators and lawmakers rallying around is because they saw opposition from the North. They now say, okay, this is a southern president, let's rally around him to ensure that this tax bill is passed. That is what will play out if the North, in all this, try to bring up a northern presidential candidate. So, as far as I can see it, Lukman's idea is okay in respect of Atiku Abubakar, Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso, El-Rufai, Waziri Tambora, but it's not applicable to Peter Obi. It shouldn't be applicable to Peter Obi and other southern people like Amechi and Fayemi, even though I know that those ones are going, and they're not going to go anywhere in terms of the presidency when it comes to 2027, because already Peter Obi, it has become a brand on its own that can be used to ensure that Tinubu becomes a one-term president. So anything they are doing, any arrangement that is not around that kind of coalition or building a strong political party in which Peter Obi is the arrowhead, it's not going to work. Telling Peter Obi that Peter Obi, Atiku Abubakar and all the rest should all step aside from 2027 is not workable. Peter Obi should be removed from that list, because he is the only chance at all if Tinubu is to be unseated in 2027. That's my take. I don't know what you think about this, but whatever is your position, let's hear from you at the comment section. Thank you for watching this video. And if you are new to my channel, you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. When you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, anytime I have a new video, you'll be among the first to know. God bless you. And please don't forget to like this video, because when you like it, Google will rank it high and recommend it for more people. Thank you, and God bless you and yours.